Hey, my friend, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have you ever heard this saying, everything you want is within you? Over 15 years ago, I heard this saying my first time. And a part of me was really skeptical. I was asking myself, how does this pay my bills? Or how does this improve my health? How does this bring me closer to my goals? But at this time, nobody could give me an answer to that. So I was thinking maybe it's just spiritual or religious woo-woo stuff. Maybe it's just like wishful thinking. But a part inside of me felt like there could be some truth to it. Maybe there is something to it, and it made me curious. It definitely made me curious, and it brought me on my healing journey. I was always hungry for answers and solutions because I was struggling for many years with depression, anxiety, stress disorder, alcohol and drug addiction and stuff like that. So I really wanted my life to change, and so I began to study holistic health because I know we are a body mind soul complex. We are not just human flesh. There is much more, and I really enjoyed it, studying holistic health about nutrition, exercise, meditation, and shadow work, so many stuff. And I also started to read ancient books, ancient philosophies, mystics and stuff. I really like this topic because I believe our ancestors, they had a tremendous amount of knowledge. And I don't believe we, a few thousand years ago, we crawl out from caves or something like that. There is like, some call it conspiracy theories or whatever, I don't care. Do your research. Don't believe what I say, don't believe what anyone says. Do your own research, because it's definitely the case that there is a really big um, big amount of history. A big part of history is like untold. A big part of history is like gone, and like nobody knows. Also, if you look at pyramids and stuff, all the paintings inside of it, all the stone carvings and the histories, there is so many knowledge inside of it. And yeah, me personal, I believe there is there are people who don't want us to know all this ancient wisdom, because we would not need fossil fuels anymore. We would not need pharmacy like we need it now. Everything would change completely. And so like I said, I read a lot and I studied all this stuff. And at one point, I came across frequency, vibration, energy, sound. And this topic in specifically really interests me because it's so old. Also, the ancient texts are talking about it, and it felt like a big truth. Everything is energy, and everything is vibrating. Everything is sound. Everything is vibration. Also, if you look at nature, nature represents this concept. All this, if you look at a flower, for example, all these symmetrical patterns, that's holy or golden geometry, and it repeats itself over and over again in everywhere. There is a holy yeah, geometry, and geometry is sound. You can translate sound into geometry. That's very, very, very interesting. And yeah, we don't talk about it enough, in my opinion, because it would change everything. I think it was Tesla. Oh, please correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But I think it was Tesla who said, if you want to understand the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, vibration, and sound, I guess. Something like this. And there is so much truth in it. Because every planet, everything, every material stuff, everything has his own sound. And like I said, you can translate this sound into a geometrical pattern. And so some people also think that's how the universe is created, by sound. And also the Bible talks about it. At first there was the word, and a word is sound. And if you look at old buildings, old churches, pyramids, tunnels in the earth, which are over 30,000 years old, they all have something in common. They are all connected to sound. There is a specific echo in pyramids, in churches, in tunnels. And some people think the ancient people, they used it for healing and for manifestation, to create matter, like true alchemy. That's super, super interesting, and it's liberating. That's pure freedom. And that's, in my opinion, why some groups don't want us to talk about this, because it's freedom. Freedom for humanity. I would never believe that they built the pyramids because they needed a grave for a king. That's the biggest BS stuff which I heard in my life. And yeah, maybe they put dead bodies into it, but that was not the main the main thing about pyramids. They had a specific reason why they built it, and it's not just a grave. So what I want, my message for this video is, I definitely want to make people curious about frequency, vibration, energy, because there is a lot to it. There is a lot to it, and it truly changed my life, because it opened up a door. And now, looking back on my life, when I reflect on the last 15 years, everything is coming together. And now I put in so much work in personal development, in healing myself, in studying. And sometimes, to be honest, I didn't know what to do with it. It didn't, not everything I did in my life made sense. But now everything is coming together, and I can see a bigger picture. So energy, frequency, vibration was also like a door opener for me. And when when it comes to meditation, they really helped me. It really helped me to listen to solfeggio frequencies, subliminals. music which is tuned to 432 hertz and stuff like that. There are many different frequencies. There we have our scale, and there are specific frequencies when we listen to them. They have a special effect on us, like healing effects. And the number one thing to it is they help us to change our brain frequency. And now it gets really, really exciting because also science is catching up. That's why I absolutely love and adore Dr. Joe Dispenza. He brings together science and spirituality, and he's talking about manifestation and frequency. Everything is frequency, and they measure our brain frequency, our brain waves. And as I learned how our brain is functioning on a basic level, that our brain works in different brain wave states. And now we come back to the beginning, to this question. Everything you want is inside of you, every answer, everything. Because look at it like this: there is a treasure inside of you. There is a real treasure inside of you. But it's closed, it's locked. It's a treasure box and it's locked. And the key to open it is frequency, the right vibration. So, how can we open this box? We have to tune ourselves to the right frequency. We have to be in tune with the right frequency. We can do this by ourselves. We don't need anything, but it can be very helpful, a helpful tool to use, like I said, subliminals. That was a door opener for me because it helps me to relax, and you need to relax if you want to change your brainwaves, your brainwave state, because your brainwave state is like the key. If you are in the right brainwave state, you have the key in your hands to open up this treasure box inside of you. And it needs practice, it needs training, but it's working. That's you can measure it. Science can measure it, in which brain state you are, and you don't need to measure it. You will feel it when you shift from a beta frequency more into an alpha, more into a theta brain frequency. And alpha and theta, also delta, is like this key to your treasure box. Nobody learned us this stuff. We need to teach this at school, or we have to take it in our own hands. That's why I'm talking about it. I don't wait until the education system is catching up, because maybe it never will. So that allowed me to heal myself, or to be open to receive healing from the universe, from God, with this, with God is within everyone. So you just have to let him do his work. Or if you don't believe in God, in this infinite source of energy, in our source energy. And like I said, this knowledge about frequencies, vibration, it was a real door opener for me. And I'm really interested in it, and I'm thinking about it to talk more about in specific on my YouTube channel. And maybe I put together a program or something, like a course, something like that, because everyone needs to know this, in my opinion. It's like a basic foundation to, where you start building your life upon. And that's That's my main message for today. If you want to heal yourself, if you want to step into abundance, if you want to make a real change in your life, check out this subliminal music, solfeggio frequencies, music sounds which are tuned to 432 hertz and stuff like that. Because, like I said, it helps you to change your brain waves and bring you more into this alpha and theta state where your key to your treasure box lies. And it's also a reminder, if you start to study this stuff, a main thing, a main learning for me was also, okay, it's good to use frequencies and stuff as a tool to calm yourself down or to relax or whatever. But the main thing is we have to understand, we as humans, we produce also energy, we produce frequencies, we produce sound. So we have to, that the biggest life-changing thing for me was and is the most healing thing, the thing which will lead to abundance, in my opinion, is the question when we question ourselves, which frequency do I produce? Which vibration I'm sending out? Because every thought produces a frequency. And yeah, if we create the wrong, or if we create and amplify the wrong frequencies in our body, not only we get sick and we are sending out a frequency of disharmony. Everything what is beautiful in nature, nature is one of the most beautiful things. Look at all the flowers, all these patterns, these symmetrical patterns. That's everything is harmony. Everything what is healthy, everything what is rich, everything like nature, it's all in harmony. And if you have a frequency which is not in harmony, it creates a pattern which is not not beautiful. There is no symmetry in it. It's asymmetrical. And that's also, it's destructive. So that's my message for today. Think about it. In which frequency, in which state, in which energy are you? Feel into your body. How do you feel? Ask yourself, how do I feel most time during the day? What quality of thoughts do I think? And yeah, we just need to look at our life. Is there a lot of chaos? If there is a lot of chaos, we are not in tune with the right frequency. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to show and share a little bit more about frequencies and stuff, because yeah, it can be very helpful. So yeah, I will leave it there for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for spending time with me. And if you want to support my channel, hit the like button, and you could write the word frequency in the comment section. If you don't know what to say, just write the word frequency. I would truly appreciate it. It helps me with the algorithm, and I love to read any comments for you and answer them. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and Have a nice day. Until next time.